Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Chideramichelle, and I wanted to get into the last and final episode of season 4 of Insecure, episode 10 specifically. What a great season. I just want to jump straight into it, but before I do that, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and share it, and comment what you thought of the episode. And let's get started. Bye. So the episode starts with Issa and Lawrence, of course, got the job in San Francisco, and he's asking Issa basically, hey, I'm gonna probably move to San Francisco. Do you still want to work on this relationship that we have, kind of? Do you not? And Issa's basically like, yeah, I do want to work on it. I do want to stick together. You know, maybe I'll leave. Not a good idea, personally. I don't think that she should leave LA and move for a guy. It's never a good idea. Never move for a guy. Don't do that, Issa. As Issa and Lawrence's relationship is getting better and strengthening up, Molly and Andrew's relationship is slowly declining. She's talking to Andrew at like a company function they're at, and Andrew is talking to Molly, and the energy, the synergy is just not there anymore. Andrew here, he looks out of it. He just looks like he's not interested at all. He looks like he's just over it. I knew that he was over it the last episode because Molly just does not want to she doesn't want to let go. She just wants to be the same person. She doesn't want to move forward with anybody, even though she only really wanted to fix her relationship with Andrew and not with anybody else. Andrew is slowly but surely just like, you know what, I've tried so hard with you, and right now I'm just over it. And this moves into when they go home, because Andrew wants to watch Looking for Latoya. He already stayed longer, even though he really didn't want to stay in the first place, but he did for her. And he's like, you know what, I want to watch Looking for Latoya. And she's like, well, you know what, we watched it together and I want to go to sleep. And he's like, really? So he just seemed just over it. Just in that moment, he just seemed like he just didn't want to do it anymore. So they're getting into an argument, and then guess who's calling the phone? It is Kelly. Kelly is calling because Tiffany just went missing. We already have seen in a couple of episodes previously that Tiffany looked like she was going through something. She had signs of postpartum depression, but we just had not delved into it because we were paying attention to other things. But she disappeared. She ran away, and this is when Molly and Issa have to meet again. And they meet again, and it is just awkward to say the least. Derek is panicking. Kelly's panicking, and Molly and Issa are just like tension, just the tension-filled like combination. And Derek is there, and it's just like bad. So they go on, they're looking for Tiffany. They're like trying to retrace her steps and stuff, and just trying to figure out what would she do. They know her pretty well, and they get on the bus and they're trying to go find her at a hotel. She's at the Sheraton, and they find her, and come to find out she just ran away. And watching that connection and seeing Tiffany and Derek connect like that was such a beautiful moment, because Tiffany and Derek really are like a beautiful relationship that is actually not bad in the show. Every other relationship in the show except for Tiffany and Derek is horrible. Every other relationship. So once again, Molly and Andrew are talking again, and this time Molly's there to actually be present and actually discuss what happened after they find Tiffany. And Andrew just basically says, you know what, I'm over this, and I want to move on from this. And she's like, you know what, let's fix it. But it's like, you're scrambling now. You had that moment before and you didn't want to do it. You just wanted everything to be on your terms. And now that he's over it and he's just like, I want to move on, now you want to scramble and try to figure it out, and it's too late. Which is what a lot of people do in couples, in relationships, mainly guys, when their woman is trying to finally leave. They're like, wow, let me actually fix it because she's serious now. And the same thing here. He's serious now. He's like, I don't want to work on it. I've tried to work on it. You didn't want to work on it, and now that I'm over it, now you want to fix it. I'm over it. Let's go. It's done. And she cries. Then in the next scene, a really cool scene, we see that Lawrence tells Issa that Condola's pregnant. And I like the way that they integrated this scene with both of them talking, with Lawrence talking to Condola and Lawrence talking to Issa, and breaking the news that Condola told him last night that she's pregnant, and Issa's reaction. And then in the final scene, Issa and Molly meet up. Now, I've skimmed, whatever the hell that word is, skimmed through the scenes because I want to get down to the nitty gritty. So the discussion last night, well not last night, on Sunday was, should Issa stay? Did Lawrence already know? And is Condola a horrible person, basically? Let's start with Condola. The Condola heat is so unnecessary to me. I have a problem with the way that people are reacting to Condola. They making it seem like she's just a shitty person who doesn't deserve anything. First of all, Condola and Lawrence dated. They didn't just date for a week, they dated for a while. They had sex and she got pregnant. She's a divorcee and she already had an abortion, and this time she wants to keep the baby. Understandable. There are a lot of women who are in their 30s who were like, you know what, I did that before and I don't want to do it again. I don't care if you want to be involved or not. I'm telling you because I respect you and I want you to know. But if you want to be in the baby's life or not, it's not really up to me, it's up to you. But I'm going to keep this baby because it's mine. I'm growing it and I want to keep the baby. The judgment of canola oil is so lopsided and just skewed because y'all don't like the woman. But it's just like, y'all are delusional right now. If y'all, one, are sitting up here acting like y'all care what the guy thinks and y'all just don't be having babies just anyway, y'all are lying. If y'all are out here just like, if he said no, if he said he didn't want a baby, I would have got rid of the baby. No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. Stop lying. We're all lying to ourselves if we think that our reactions to men's reactions about us being pregnant, if you have been or pregnant or not, I have not. But in these situations, I've seen situations where women get pregnant and they get abortions. It's normal. And sometimes they don't want to do it because Condola, for example, Condola is financially stable. She is in her 30s. She's a well-off woman who can be a single mom. Some people cannot be a single mom, and that's understandable. If you want to have an abortion because you cannot take care of your baby and you know that the guy is not going to be as involved as you would like him to be, by all means. But let's stop acting like we all would have the perfect reaction to a guy, and let's not do that. Now, I get why y'all are mad at Condola, because the girl ghosted Issa and just disappeared and just left her hanging for a important event for her, and y'all love Issa because Issa's the main character. But Issa's not a perfect character. Issa's not a perfect friend. Issa was not a perfect girlfriend. Issa's not perfect. And that's what makes the show so good, because the protagonist is not perfect. And the protagonist is not supposed to be perfect. In another HBO show, Euphoria, Rue's not perfect. Rue is a whole drug addict, lying ass girl. She is bad. She is not good. She is not perfect. But we love her because she's the main character and we're looking at the story through her eyes. And the same thing with through Issa. Issa, we're looking at the story through Issa's viewpoint, so we have an affinity for her. But she's not perfect. Now, let's move on to Molly and Issa. Molly and Issa, their relationship is not perfect at all either. A lot of people are saying that they have a trauma bond. I personally think that that is a reach. I don't think that they have a trauma bond. I just think that they just are longtime friends who are just used to each other in a bad way. I don't think that they have a trauma bond. I have a problem with Molly. Like I said a couple episodes ago, when Molly gets a boyfriend, she dismisses all other relationships that she's ever had and only wants to focus on that boyfriend. You can multitask. You can have friends and have a husband and have a boyfriend and have a girlfriend. You can do that. It is possible. It is necessary. It is necessary to have friends and a boyfriend if you want a boyfriend. It is completely delusional. It is like, why? Why cut all those people off just because you want a man? It makes no sense. I feel like that would make you lonely. And eventually, if the relationship doesn't work out, guess what? You're left alone and you have no friends. And in Molly's case, she's left alone because she fucked up that relationship, and now she's running back to Issa, and she finally wants to reach out to Issa. That's my problem. You had the chance to reach out to Issa. She tried to connect with you before, and you didn't want to work on it because you thought that you had another relationship that was already perfect and that you were already working on. And since that is gone now you want to work on a relationship with your best friend of 5+ years. Because we don't know how long to be friends. Apparently they've been friends for a long time, longer than Lawrence and Issa were together. So you were ready to throw away 5+ years of a relationship because of a guy that you only knew for a year because of Issa, and now that guy is gone, now you want to work on a relationship with your old friend? No. But Issa's critiques are also valid. Issa is very selfish. Issa is also a user. Issa's is very dependent. So I can see why Molly is like, you know what? You've depended on me for so long. You've used me multiple times. I don't want to work on this right now. I can understand that as well. They're both of their opinions of each other before are very valid. They're both very avoidant. They both don't want to talk, and they meet in the end and they have a discussion. Now we don't know what the discussion entailed because that was the end of the episode, and we ain't gonna see for another year or so because of COVID. But they both are valid in their emotions towards each other. Now, I also don't think that Issa and Lawrence need to be together. I think that I think Lawrence should leave, for one. And I think that Issa and Nathan needed to have worked on their relationship when they had the chance. Hopefully they can do that again. Hopefully they can do that again in the next season, because I don't think Nathan is going to be 100% out of the picture. You know, he just gave her a space for her to do her next event, and he apologized for being so shitty and for ghosting and stuff and being so shitty to her boyfriend. So that relationship is there, and there's no hard feelings with neither of them. They're both just very calm and just cool. And that's why I think that Issa and Nathan should get back together, or at least try to work it out and try to fix the relationship that they had and make it eventually more than friends. Because Lawrence and Issa, to me, is just never gonna work. It's never gonna work. For me, I could not date a man who has a baby on the way. No. We're not doing that. That's not me. I couldn't do it. Nah, not me. Not doing it. She's how many months along? Oh, 3? Oh, click. Cause nah. Nah. I don't want that drama in my life. And Issa already has a whole bunch of drama already. Why would she choose more drama, like having to be a stepmom? No. So Issa, choose wisely. And that is my recap / review of the last episode of Insecure season 4. What a good show. I love how rounded out it was. It was a good ending, and I enjoyed it thoroughly. It moved so well. It wasn't too much, but it was just enough. You know, it was such good writing, such good cinematography. Their play on colors is so beautiful. The red, the blues, the greens, the yellows, the oranges. It's so well crafted how this show is edited and recorded. It's so beautiful how they light their characters and light black people. It's just so good. So shout out to the writers and the directors and the cinematographers and everybody involved in the show. Such a good show. Can't wait for season 5. whenever it comes. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like this video and share it and comment what you thought of the episode and any predictions for the next coming season. Don't forget to follow me on social media right here. All right, have a nice day. Stay safe, wash your hands, and all that jazz. Bye.